should make it through this month, but I don't know about next month.
This isn't working.
Nope.
How about we talk about this, Tad? You know, we got to talk about it, otherwise how are we going to find a way through all these problems, huh?
Problem is singular, and you know damn well what to do about it.
Tad,
It's real simple, Dixie. You cut Palmer Cortland out of our lives, end of problem. No problem at all.
I told you how I feel about my family. Blood ties
Yeah,
are
I'm getting real
important
sick about
to me.
hearing what blood ties mean to you. Real sick of it.
What are you doing? Where are you going? Okay, fine. When will you be back?
Hi, Ted.
Hi.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I was just driving by, saw the lights in the window, and smelled those chocolate chip cookies you just made all the way in the front yard.
Really?
Yeah, I thought if I asked nicely, you might give me a few and maybe a glass of milk.
Milk and cookies, eh? What do you think?
It sounds like a cover story to me.
Come on, guys. I mean, does a person need a reason to visit his parents at night these days?
At this late hour, when he's having problems at home?
It's not necessarily that.
I know, darling. It's okay. It's really okay. Look, I saw Dixie earlier at the hospital.
Yes, we know you're going through some hard times.
Why don't I get us those cookies and the three of us can talk, okay?
Ma, why don't just forget the cookies, all right?
Things kind of rough?
Yeah.
Well, glad you came over.
There's nowhere else to go. I mean, I was so angry. I thought that if... Well, I was too angry to stay.
Sit. Just sit.
Why is it I can never seem to do anything right?
Oh, come on. You've done lots of things right. One of the things you've done right is your marriage. But marriage, any kind of marriage, takes work.
Apparently. You know, I don't understand this. I mean, I thought Dixie and I had something really wonderful, very unique, something that could make this work, you know.
Darling, look, you and Dixie need to talk to each other.
Why? There's nothing left to say.
Oh, of course there is. Two kids love each other the way you do. There's always a way.
No. I'm fresh out of miracles, Dad. I'm sorry. As far as I'm concerned, Palmer Cortland has finally won.
I don't want to hear that.
We've tried. I've tried. As far as I'm concerned, we don't have a marriage.
I try to see things his way. I really do. I can't give up my family, you know. I can't do that. I can't give up Dad.
Oh, you love him.
Of course I love him. You know, when everything's rotten, I mean really rotten, he was always there for me. You know? He would come and hold my hand, or he'd do silly things that make me laugh. Or he'd promise me miracles. And he'd come through. Every time he came through. He's the one that got me out of that sanitarium. He's the one that got me my baby back. He's the one that made me want to live again. He's wonderful, you know.
Sweetheart. You deserve someone who's going to be wonderful to you all the time, no matter what.
He's done that.
Even when times get rough.
He's always there, well, always. What do I do for him?
Well, you stood by him, too. Heck, you went out and got a job because he can't support his family.
Well, I mean, it's not his fault that his business isn't working now.
You put up with the world's worst mother-in-law.
Well, Opal's not exactly his fault either.
Maybe not.
That's genetics.
Mm-hmm. But you put up with her way too long.
I guess I thought when I married Dad, I married his family. It's just, Opal's his family.
And Uncle Palmer and Laney and I are yours.
I know. He should put up with Uncle Palmer, shouldn't he?
It's really not that much to ask.
No. But he did do some really mean things.
Uncle Palmer never meant to hurt you. He always thought he was doing the right thing.
But Tad means well, too.
Of course he does. Sure he does. Sure he does. And just because he's proud and stubborn doesn't mean he can't be a fantastic husband one day.
He's a fantastic husband right now, though. I mean, he's wonderful. He's a wonderful daddy, Junior. We love him so much. I mean, we couldn't survive without him.
You've always got us, Gail.
I know. Ted's my husband. He's the man that I want to live with the rest of my life. And I guess if I want to keep him, I gotta give in. It's a choice I gotta make sooner or later. I can't exactly imagine choosing Uncle Palmer over Ted.
Darling, you don't mean what you said. You're tired and you're discouraged. Your marriage is not over.
I don't see the point in continuing.
Tad, it's so early in your marriage. You can't call it quits.
Joe's right, honey. You've got to give yourself a chance to work through the problem.
I have been as reasonable as I know how.
Are you sure that that is really true?
I've tried to explain to him how I feel about family.
You shouldn't have to explain. He knows how important it is to you.
Family matters to him, too.
Sure. Sure, his family. Doesn't seem like ours counts.
Well, how can that be? I mean, he went through hell trying to get Junior back. And he worked with Uncle Palmer then, too.
You think after all that he wouldn't be able to turn on Uncle Palmer? Or on you?
Darling, you and Dixie went through so much grief before you were even free to fall in love. Don't you think you can get through this, too? Talk about it. Find some common ground.
Compromise.
Well, we have been through some pretty tough times together.
And you managed to get through them, yes. You can do it again. I know you can.
Maybe Tad doesn't have the endurance. Maybe the long haul's too much for him.
But he stuck with me during that horrible stuff with Adam.
Well, maybe he's all played out. Maybe that's it. Maybe he's had it with family entanglements.
You really think he feels that way? He doesn't care about me anymore?
I'm sure he cares about you, but he's treating you like you're too darn much trouble.
You really think that?
I'm sorry, Dix. My advice is to cut your losses and get out.
If you stay cool long enough to see that Dixie is the important one here, not Palmer Cortland, your marriage will have a good chance.
You really think it'll work?
Yes. I think the love you two have for each other is worth any effort to save.
Keep working at it, honey. Just don't give up.
Okay. You're still young. You got a full life ahead of you. Don't wait too long, Dixie.
I can't stand the thought of being alone.
Give up on a hopeless cause and come back to those of us who really love you. To fight it, it's over.
Why are you making so much noise?
You should not be doing that when your mommy has had such a hard day. Yes, she's had a terrible day.
She's had an awful day. As a matter of fact, you should see her right now. She's downstairs on the couch, sacked out, which is exactly what you should be doing. And you know it. Here, play with this. As a matter of fact, we'd all appreciate it if you would get a little silly, because I've had a hard day, too. You know that? See? Don't I look awful? See, yeah, Daddy, you look like Drek. Oh, yes. You know why? Because I've had a lot to think about, little one. I've had an awful lot to think about, and contrary to what people in town may tell you, your dad is very good at thinking. As a matter of fact, today, I think I found the answer to everybody's problems. Yeah, I think I know exactly what I'm going to do to take care of this predicament. Exactly.